Hello Lego friends, Matt from Brooks here, and in today's video we're going to take a look at a space MOC from the city space theme that I recently did. Transport bus, stay tuned. Welcome back everybody, and in today's video I'm presenting to you a slightly amusing but interesting build that I completed recently on some live streams. The inspiration for this came directly from the use of this part up front, this shuttle canopy style piece here that I had from an old bulk lot that I had gotten around actually about 6 years ago now, shortly after I got back into Lego. And yeah, it does have some shuttle style printing on the front here, but the inspiration to build this and to use this part actually came from watching some old Jang review videos as they were being posted on his more recent reviews channel. Came across a Lego set using this from, I don't know, 2015 or so. And as I watch it, of course, this is actually a shuttle style build that this is used on. I'm like, you know what? I've got that part laying around. I've never used it. What could I do with it? And so the result of that was the creation of this ship. This is fully space-based. This is not really meant to be a atmospheric style thing, at least from my thinking, kind of interplanetary or something, or medium style transport perhaps. There is the capability of actually doing cargo hauling on here as well. I did include the modular style connection piece on the back of this. Yes, it's not technically finished in the back there, but that's okay. This is designed to hold passengers, at least in the sense of it. When I open this up momentarily, I'll show you that it didn't quite work as intended here. But the idea is that this will be kind of just going along, hauling some passengers and maybe some attached cargo modules to drop it off at a space station or at some other location. So I wanted to do this in the city space theme. Again, my reddish orange parts are extremely limited, so the next best thing I could do was to use orange, since I did have at least a bit of that to make this work. I did put this on here after I originally finished it, just to give it more of that obvious nature of what fleet this goes with. But let me take the canopy and all that stuff off to give you a look at the inside here. Alright, and here we can see the inside. So the front end is a very, very basic configuration, just enough, as with Lego planes and other things that use these large canopy pieces, enough to create a basic control panel and a place for the pilot to sit here. In this case, we do have a pilot that's got a couple of control knobs and a basic control panel that I had, which looks very plain-like, but I thought would work for this. Inside, the issue that I had with trying to fit regular people or regular figures in there was that, unlike here, where the figure is actually depressed by a few, basically a block worth of size, three plates high. The way that I created the wing structure with large wing pieces that extend back here, it actually goes all the way to the middle of the back passenger space here, so it raises this entire level by 3 plates. And when I tried to put a figure in there, it did not want to fit properly without me raising the canopy up a lot more than I already had. For example, if I try to put this figure in here, I would have had to go up at least probably 2 or 3 plates just in height to get this to fit a potential regular figure. So as I built this in chat, I was trying to figure out how to build the canopy and what to do with it. A couple folks made jokes about space babies from the various CMFs and other sets. So I grabbed a couple that I had and popped them in there. So it's kind of a space baby school bus transport sort of thing right now. At least the way that it looks. Not necessarily the only intention, it's just kind of how it worked out. I'm using some more of these pieces I had from Pab from many, many moon ago with trans black window pieces in there just to make it look just dark enough but you can see that there's passengers in there. Again, the back end of this is not closed off, but in theory there will be probably cargo transport attached to it as well. So I think it still works. I used a couple of these pieces on both sides just to give it some additional, I don't know, shaping and texture from just the flat wings here. I think it looks good with that very, very gradual crusting up to the back. And both of them end right at the back portal here, which I think works well. Just a little bit of shaping in the back, nothing much there. And then underneath, just a couple of these, I don't know, thruster, rocket style pieces I put on there just for additional effect and look and feel. It's fairly basic, but I think it works for what it's supposed to be. So I'm pretty happy with it. I do want to build some custom cargo modules to go along with this. I recently did acquire a bunch of these through a Bricklink order at a fairly cheap price. So I think I will set about building a few custom ones. They won't look like the city space themed modules per se and having the exact look and feel of that. I'm going to try to do my own thing, but using these 4 connection points because that's the modularity of how all this stuff is working out. But in a nutshell, that is a look at my nice little city space transport, passenger transport, cargo transport shuttle. I did another one of these recently, which also by the time of the airing of this video will have been released. So this is kind of the second in a generation of these to go along with all the other builds I've done. And I hope you enjoyed that. As always, I want to thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I build this and all my other great mock builds and set builds over on Twitch at Brooks Bricks. Great live stream, great community, lots of fun times we have over there. And I do sometimes simulcast here, so also be sure to subscribe, hit that like bell notification, comment or thought below, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Until next time, more great videos. Till then, bye.